Hi guys, how have you been? It's another day. I'm back. Yeah, it's Terry, your gal. If you're new here, kindly subscribe. At Terry's World, we're all about motivation and keeping your hope alive. So we've been having a series of work and study opportunities. The last time we had someone from another country, which was France, and he spoke to us about study opportunities. So today I'm in Kenya, and I have a guest who's based in Kenya, but he's from another country. So he's going to be telling us all about what he's doing in Kenya and how life is here. So karibu sana, our guest Tom, to my YouTube channel. Kindly introduce yourself to our viewers.
Thank you very much, Terry. Hello, guys. My name is Tom Wizindavji from Burundi, and I'm currently studying at Daystar in Kenya, and it's really nice to be here with you guys.
Yeah, wow, awesome. I can't pronounce the second name. You had it. I don't know. Repeat it.
Wizindavji.
Yeah, that's it. I don't want to repeat because I'm going to make a mistake. Yeah, so it's nice to have you here. You told us you're schooling at Daystar. Would you kindly tell us when you came into Kenya? Did you come directly to do your studies, and what exactly are you studying?
Okay, my first encounter with Kenya, it was in 2015. We reached here in 2015. Mm-hmm. I finished my last year of high school here in Kenya, mm-hmm. at a school called Kenya. Mm. And afterwards, I joined Daystar to pursue community development, mm-hmm. which is a really interesting course which I've been doing, and I hope to finish next year. Mm-hmm. And after my diploma, I'll continue with my further studies.
Wow, that's really awesome. Yeah. So you are here from your high school studies?
My last year of high school.
Wow. Yes. And how has been studying here in Kenya being, as opposed to, because I believe if it was your last year, you must have studied a bit of your earlier high school in your country. Would you kindly tell us the difference between studying in Kenya and how it was in Burundi? Yeah.
There's a big difference considering mm-hmm. that in Burundi we only speak French as our official language, mm-hmm. and in Kenya it's all in English. Wow. So basically, I was really lucky to study in an English school in Burundi, mm-hmm. which was easier for me to join a high school here in Kenya, because mm-hmm. For many students who are from Burundi, it's really hard for them because they come from a French system mm-hmm. to an English system, mm-hmm. which is usually a big struggle for them. While for me, it was really easy. It was a walkover. Mm. So,
wow.
And also in Burundi, mm-hmm. since they only teach in French, mm-hmm. you get to learn everything in French, and it's a good thing, especially for me, since I know both language.
Wow, that's really awesome. Yeah. So you haven't told us. You told us it's community development.
Yes.
So are you loving your studies? How is the interaction with your lecturers, with people, with your peers, the people you school with? How is the interaction here in Kenya during your study program here in Kenya? Is it okay for you?
Yeah, mm-hmm. It's been good. Mm-hmm. And also one difference is that in Kenya they tend to speak a lot of Kiswahili.
Yeah.
While in Burundi they don't speak so much Kiswahili. Mm-hmm. So my peers used to teach me Kiswahili. I used to interact with everybody, especially in English. Mm-hmm. So I had to learn Kiswahili along the years, mm-hmm. if I should say so.
Okay.
And the course is really, really good. So far, so good.
Wow.
I really love community development. Mm-hmm. It's really interesting. It's all about the people. It's all about getting involved with the development.
Yeah.
Especially with the community you're from.
Yeah.
Such as mine in Burundi.
Yeah.
Yes, it's really interesting.
That's pretty awesome, especially the part you mentioned you had to start learning how to speak in Kiswahili. I'm guessing you've also learned a bit of Sheng, because there's this song by this musician called Major, lugha ya Kenya ni Sheng. So do you know a little bit of Sheng?
I know. I know plenty of it. In fact, plenty of it, because you have to learn it by force.
Yeah.
Because of people, hearing people speaking Sheng, in a matatu especially. In fact, all foreigners should try matatus one day. It's a really good public transport.
Yeah.
You get to learn Sheng by listening to the conductors and your peers too.
Yeah, that's really awesome. As we were earlier speaking with my guest about the kind of content that is out here in Kenya, for example, the music that people are releasing in Kenya. I don't know, how do you find content creation in Kenya? Because we also speak about, as we speak about study opportunities, there's also the aspect of work opportunities. And in Kenya now that, especially the employment menace is a lot here in Kenya, people are delving into content creation, coming up with YouTube channels, being on Instagram, doing all these kinds of things. How do you find content creation in Kenya? For example, the music, is it a good thing? And in Burundi, was it the kind of the same thing? Or yeah, kindly tell us about it.
I would say in Kenya that people are a bit far with content creation. And it's a really good thing, because jobs have been decreasing over the years, and definitely if you have nothing to do, it's always best for you to find something for you to do also. Especially in like content creation, there's been an increase of content creation over the past 2 years or so here in Kenya, which has really inspired many people, by the way, in terms of sorting yourself out, in terms of inspiring other people, as what Terry is doing.
Yeah.
It's really good, because it brings the creativity out of you.
Yes.
Which also is really helpful to other people who are hopeless out there.
Yeah.
And it's very good. I really like it.
Yeah, that's really good to hear from you. And because we also speak about work opportunities, now that you're in Kenya and you're about to finish your studies, are you thinking of anything that you can engage yourself in terms of income earning, an income earning place? Or are you working as at now? Or what are you thinking about it? Or do you want to go back to Burundi and work there? What are your plans?
Well, currently I'm jobless, but I wouldn't mind working anywhere, because I'll be, first of all, be really be happy for us to get a job in the first place, because nowadays it's really hard to get a job.
Yeah.
And I can actually work anywhere as long as I get a good stable job that will be taking care of my lifestyle. If I should say so.
Taking care of your bills.
Your bills and everything, expenses.
Yeah, that's pretty good, and we are hoping the best for you, and we are happy also to welcome people from other countries into our country. We are happy that you're getting to learn one or two things. Would you kindly tell us how learning at Daystar is, especially being a foreigner or coming from a different country? I've been a Daystarian myself, because I've schooled here as well, and there's this group you have for foreigners. Kindly touch a bit about it, how it helps you living in Kenya and studying here as a foreigner, if you'd kindly tell us about it.
Daystar is a really good university. It really accommodates international students. We are in a group where they really help each other. So regardless of where you're from, regardless of your struggles, they'll still help you. They'll still do so much for you to feel at home. Especially for me, with the Kiswahili, with the changes, they made me feel at home. They made me feel like really there's no changes. And with this group, I am in right now, it's a really good one, because They help you from A to Z.
Wow.
So you really don't have to struggle a lot. And the school takes care of you since it's a Christian school, which I really love, by the way. It's one aspect I really love about Daystar. It's a Christian school, so they won't treat you like, everything's normal. They're really very welcoming.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I love it.
Yeah. So something as we wind up, Tom, there is something I wanted to ask you. Now that you're a foreigner, and of course you're not at home back in Burundi, are you here? Did you come over with your family, or do you live alone? Do you live in the hostels? How is living in Kenya? Do you pay for your bills, or how do you go about that?
For me, luckily, I was able to move here with my family. So there's not much struggle of expenses or bills for me. But I can talk about my other friend from Burundi who lives here in a hostels here at school. It's really good because, as I've said before, Daystar is a Christian school. So you living in a hostel or taking care of your bills, it's really easy because Daystar as a community, or even the international community, they really support you in terms of financial or in terms of any help. So you won't really struggle going through your life, your daily life, as a foreign student here at Daystar in Kenya. So everything is very smooth for you, which is very lovely.
Wow.
And very good.
We're so happy to hear that from you. So you who's looking out for a place to study in Kenya and you're a foreigner, perhaps you're watching from Burundi or from any African, from Rwanda, any African country or anywhere just around the world, you may be watching and figuring out what university to school in. Well, Daystar here accommodates international students, and we're proud that people like Tom are comfortable living in Kenya and studying. So we've come to the end of this vlog, but before we wind up and let Tom go back to his studies, we want to get a parting shot from you. This is a YouTube channel that is here to encourage or motivate someone who is outside there or perhaps giving up on life, or even looking for study opportunities or work opportunities. Or don't you to just give a parting shot or encourage someone outside there? Yeah.
For those who feel really hopeless, I wish for you guys to follow Terry's World YouTube channel because it teaches you a lot, especially in terms of where to get a good university, especially like Daystar, work opportunities, because of course you can get the job as soon as you're done with school, but this YouTube channel will really teach you on how to be creative, on how to, start something by yourself without struggling, without going through companies, giving out your CVs.
Yeah.
I mean, I really encourage people to follow this YouTube channel because it has really taught me a lot. It's very educational, yeah. I'll highly encourage people to follow it.
Wow.
And subscribe too. Don't forget.
Subscribe, hit that subscription button as you heard from Tom. Well, we've come to the end of this vlog and we're so happy to host our guest from Burundi. Now he's in Nairobi, Kenya, and he lives here. You've been here for how long again?
5 years.
For 5 years. And you can see, I mean, this is such an awesome country. We are here to accommodate people from other countries. And how I wish you who has given up on life that you'd get encouraged day by day. I mean, we are living in times where COVID-19 is there and people are hopeless over studying and getting jobs. There are opportunities outside there. The point is, do not give up. So we leave it at there and we'll see you next time. Until next time, goodbye. Remember to subscribe.
See you guys.